Hi guys, it's Andy from Nismotech UK. We're giving an overview for XtremeMac. This is their brand new Soma sound wall, which has just been released at the IFA 2013, and it is a wireless wall speaker that is connected via Bluetooth. So let's have a look at the actual front of the actual box itself. We have the XtremeMac logo and branding right up at the top here, along with an image of the actual sound wall, and obviously the phone connected via Bluetooth to that sound wall. On this side we have got a couple of images of the actual device itself, along with the 3 plugs adapters that come with the actual device. A little bit of information with regards to the in the box Soma sound wall speaker user guide and plug adapter, so it tells you a little bit about what is actually on the inside. Let's move around to that side. So we've got a really nice profiled image of the actual sound wall, and then coming on to the back of the actual box itself, also we've got all the branding as you'd expect up at the top. Also it's a wireless Bluetooth 2.1 with AAC for high quality streaming audio with simple pairing technology, which is really good. I've already used this device. I've been using this device for some time, and it literally pairs immediately, straight away, no pin code, passcode or anything like that nature, so it's really good. 3 active drivers, 2 passive radiators produce robust room filling sound. There's I think it's 2 1-inch tweeters and a 2-inch subwoofer on here. As it mentions here, a built-in subwoofer that delivers powerful bass for superior audio performance. And it is literally a simple wall plug mounted design that will plug into any wall socket in your house. So let's pull it out of the actual cardboard packaging. Now as we pull the cardboard sleeve off, you see we've got identical information on the actual box. So let's now just pull it out so we can get a bit more information and see what's inside. I'm just going to close the box up a moment. Let's stick that to that side. Okay, so in here we have got the wireless wall speaker instruction manual. Let's have a look at this. As well as things with regards to registration of the actual product on the website. A very simple pairing guide. You literally press the Bluetooth button, set it to search on your iPhone, and it connects straight away. It's that easy and that quick. And again, I'll see a little bit more information inside the actual manual here. Obviously it tells you about the various different indicators, the buttons, etc. So let's now have a look at the actual device. Obviously it's nicely packaged. Move that to one side. In here also we've got 2 different plug adapters. The one that we want is obviously that one there. Take out the actual plastic here. Now the first thing I want to look at, just to start with, is the way that they've actually got the adapters to go into this actual device. Normally when you've got various different types of plugs, European, American plugs, etc., you normally have to use an adapter. But with this, it's absolutely brilliant. There's a little lever here that you just pull, and you, if I do it right, you just twist it off. Literally twist it off. Make sure that the silver plugs are lined up. Again, making sure the lever's pressed, and it just clips straight into place. And there you go, you've changed the actual plug. So it's perfect if you're going abroad. You just take the required plug with you. So let's now move on to the front of the device. As you can see, it's really stylish. Got a nice silver effect, silver chrome effect with the XtremeMac logo right down at the bottom here. We have 3 buttons up at the top, 1 for turning it on and off, 1 for pairing with the Bluetooth, and 1 for play pause. And that's the only buttons that are actually on the device. Also we've got these little plastic things I'll just keep on there for the moment to stop me scratching it. And that's it. There's literally 3 buttons on the actual device itself. So let me just give you a nice side profile here. As you can see, it's quite a size. The plug itself is located right in the middle. Also got some holes here. I assume they're going to be for some form of ventilation. And they've even thought about stability from the actual unit by putting these little plastic lugs on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just connect this up to a plug socket so that you can see how easy it is to actually connect a Bluetooth device up to the sound wall. Okay, so one of the other things I wanted to point out to you guys about the Soma sound wall is when you've got this connected into one of the actual plug sockets, you're not going to be able to use the other. So it will take up both plug sockets. So that's the unit connected in. It's very stable once in there. Doesn't move around particularly an awful lot at all. So let's just show you it powering on. As you can see, we have a red LED to show that there's no Bluetooth device connected. So I'm now going to turn on the Bluetooth on my phone. So that's now turned on. Let's just quickly go to settings, Bluetooth. I've already got the sound bar in here. So let me just forget that device for the moment. Okay, so I'm now going to hold the button in. You heard an audible beep and it turns blue. And we're now searching for devices. And there we go, we found it. It says that it's not paired. We'll literally click on that on the Soma sound wall and we will then hear another beep to show that it's been connected. Okay, so it's really literally that simple to connect the actual device to the sound wall. And obviously going forward, turning the Bluetooth off on the actual phone or turning this off at the wall, it will constantly be connected via Bluetooth, which is really good. So we are going to be doing a sort of sound demonstration from the actual device in a separate review video, so that should be coming up pretty soon on the actual channel, so keep your eye out for that. Now onto my summary for the XtremeMac Soma sound wall. The device itself looks absolutely fantastic and is definitely not going to stick out like a sore thumb in anyone's kitchen, front room, office, wherever you may be, up in the bedroom. The fact obviously the device is extremely portable, not only around your house, but also in foreign countries with the additional plugs that are available, the European and the American socket, etc. And the fact that you're able to interchange them very easily. That's one feature that I really like, even though, to be fair, you know, whether or not you take this thing abroad or not, the majority of us would probably keep this in our own country. So, you know, it's a nice feature to have, but I just really like the way that they've sort of dealt with this. But the overall look of the actual device looks really good. I like the silver buttons up at the top, very simple, very minimal, and I see the XtremeMac branding on the silver bar down at the bottom. Looks really good indeed. The only thing that I'd say is a slight disappointment, and something that is missing from this, is a USB connection somewhere on the actual device so that you could effectively charge your mobile phone from the actual unit as well. That would be really good, especially considering as it does take up a double socket in the house. You do miss or lose out on a separate plug if you are to connect this in. But the main thing about this device is obviously the sound quality, and I have to report that the sound quality from the XtremeMac Soma sound wall is absolutely brilliant. I'm mega impressed with how well it does perform. It's far better than the sound coming directly from an iPhone. I've actually got a number of personal sort of various different audio things from portable speakers. I've got a docking station, etc. here, and by far this is the best one that I've come across so far. So I'm mega impressed with the sound quality from this, and to hopefully try and demonstrate this, as I've already mentioned, we are going to be doing a sort of sound clip collection from the actual unit itself to try and give you guys an indication as to how good the actual sound quality is from the actual unit. So make sure you keep an eye out for that on the channel when that does get released. The unit itself is extremely light. I'm not quite sure as to the actual weight itself from the actual unit, but it's definitely not heavy in any way, shape or form. And to be honest, it looks the part. It looks really stylish. So I'm mega impressed with XtremeMac and their creation with the Soma sound wall. The device itself pairs to your Bluetooth device, be that an iPhone, or a music player, or whatever that was, seamlessly. It's very simple to connect this up just by switching it on, as I demonstrated a little bit earlier. Just switching the Bluetooth button on, connecting it up, and away you go. There's no need for anything else to be done from the actual unit itself or from your mobile phone or music player. Some people might be a little bit frustrated with the lack of buttons from the unit, i.e. there's no volume, there's no skip, no search buttons, etc. But essentially you just control that from your device. I don't really see the need to have it on both devices. So I really, that's one of the key things I like about this, is it's a very simple but effective and performing product. So we hope you liked the overview for XtremeMac. This is the Soma sound wall, and we look forward to seeing you in our next review. We hoped you liked our video review. If you did, then please leave a like, as well as any comments or questions you may have down below. Full details and specifications on this item can be found at our website, nismotech.com, along with all the links for purchasing if you wish. Also on our site you'll find our latest reviews and current giveaways, plus a lot more. We look forward to seeing you in our next review.